Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vasily Lomachenko fighting as a featherweight. That's the 126-pound limit. He hit it bang on, 5'6" tall, and he's Vasily Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes. Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That left hand hurts. How about that time counter shot? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the straight left. Lomachenko in trouble. It somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Loma in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill. Tap.
Oh my God, Johnny! Marquez is hurt! thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Do you believe what we're seeing? That jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just get your breath back. Look, and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hand.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lomachenko is buzzed. Down goes Lomachenko. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Loma in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
On to the 4th we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Uh-oh! Lomachenko just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lomachenko in trouble. Disaster averted.
It's
been a tough round. So
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
that's...
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Marquez and back into the fray here in round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff that.
How about that time counter shot? Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lomachenko in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Marquez is dazed. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close.
Whoa, Johnny! Lomachenko is buzzed! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Uh-oh. Lomachenko just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rough.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Lomachenko on the canvas. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Missing with that right hook. His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Just misses with that uppercut. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Lomachenko goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Every time he throws a Lomachenko. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. might have thought it was a little bit closer. Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He's got that aggressive style, so good with the power punchers. A great finisher when he has someone hurt. Here comes
This bout is scheduled for 8.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. A perfect counter lands. No rest for the weary. Straight right just misses. We've never seen B-ball hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. And right back into the fray.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Back and forth they go. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez at last. On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, Bevo now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? And Bevo is on the canvas. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step backward. Hold that thought! David Benavidez might be ready to go. Let's talk about Bevo on that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. That hook was off target. Catch and shoot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Good defense on the right uppercut. Down goes Benavidez. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Talk about David Benavidez in that last round. You got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response.
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out?
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. The Mexican monster's in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just missed with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two were made for each other. These two fighters are made for one another. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. A borderline. There's the bell for round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Here's a scoring blow. Did you see that? Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez. And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills.
And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Vivo in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Right hook just missed. Oh. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout? And the big Mexican monster is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter wants very close round with 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision.
Yo, yeah, man, we can get it cracking, man.